Fitzy and Wippa.
Stuck in traffic, lost your patience. Love, desire, lust and passion. Take a breath and stop berating. Have a crack at traffic dating.
Have we got a special one for you today?
Gosh.
I mean, he said, yeah, I'll do it. And we thought, you've made a mistake here, mate. But he's committed to this, which is great because he would have to be Australia's most eligible bachelor.
Without a doubt. You know what? I don't think he planned it that way, but Dion, it's fallen on you, mate. Welcome to the show.
G'day, guys. How are you?
Dion, this is very brave of you. You never know who's going to call the show to try and win your heart. What I'm loving about the show at the moment, Fitz, is the love for Dion. Because I think we're going to see a lot more of Dion, not just on Married at First Sight. Rumours are flying around. Dion, Celebrity Apprentice have put on a call.
Oh!
I haven't heard anything from them yet, but geez, it'd be nice.
All righty.
You'd be good at that.
We're talking Dion from Married at First Sight if you've just tuned in as well. He is single at the moment. We know what he had to go through on Married at First Sight. It was horrible. But ladies, he's looking for love. Let's hear a little bit more about Dion.
Hey, I'm Dion. I'm 34, and you may know me from having my heart broken on Married at First Sight.
Obviously, it's a shock and there's no real right way to kind of address this situation.
I'm a property developer from Melbourne, but the only project I'm currently working on is finding the love of my life. If you're an easygoing girl who doesn't have an eye for a personal trainer named Daniel,
She fell into his that's how it happened.
Guys,
then you could be the one for me. While I've copped it for not going to the gym,
He's never been to the gym.
I do like to keep it light and tight. I may not have a six-pack, but I can always swing by the bottle load.
Oh, the bar tap's on, is it? Up at the bar.
Underneath my shining bright blazer and designer wardrobe,
Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci.
there's a guy with an open heart and a great personality, despite what my bride says.
If I were to base you on a personality, that wouldn't be at the top as well.
I'm done with being married, but maybe we could be dating at first sight, because I'm single and ready to mingle.
you'll certainly get your chance.
Oh,
That
how
is
good
hot.
that?
Dion, do you have any deal breakers? For anyone who didn't watch the show.
Deal breakers.
It's a tough one.
You know, God, someone who doesn't mind I don't go to the gym.
Yeah, I
Fair
get it,
enough.
mate. I'm with you, Dion. Can I ask a question? Since the show launched, Dion, and people have realised that your marriage didn't work out as such, how's the reaction been in the public? I mean, you're in a hotel right now, but as you walk down the street, are people going, "Oh my God, he's really good looking. There he is."
Yeah, I mean, I've got a great response from people. Really supportive. Everyone that stops me is really supportive and just really humbling to hear what they've got to say. It's great.
Ocean, pool, hot tub, or all of the above? Make up for missed holidays with whatif.com. What if it's Aussie for travel?
Stuck in traffic, lost your patience. Love, desire, lust and passion. Take a breath and stop berating. Have a crack at traffic dating.
This is brilliant because Dion's looking for love. And ladies, if you're out there and you're single and you're stuck in traffic, this is your opportunity to give us a call.
What
13
a
24
catch.
10.
He is a real catch.
Oh.
Lovely bloke, beautiful smile, dresses well. And my God, I mean, I don't want to say that I know personally, but I've heard he knows how to love.
Oh, that's uncool. You got
Jeez.
very white teeth, Dion. I'll give you that.
Thank you.
Yeah, they're good smile.
Okay, Frankie is our first contestant this morning. Good morning, Frankie.
Good morning. How are we all?
Good. Have you been watching Married at First Sight, Frankie? How do you think he's been on the show?
I've been watching nothing but
Yeah.
on repeat.
I know.
Okay,
All right,
Frankie.
Frankie, you have 30 seconds to sell yourself to Dion. Off you go.
All right. I'm 27. I work at a university as a executive assistant. On weekends, I like to go out with my friends, have a couple of beers,
Yep.
see some live music. I'm don't want to alarm you, but I'm severely Italian. Love to cook pasta
Right.
and drinking wine and laughing. Love it. I guess you could call me a romantic. I like to go on dates
Yep.
and hanging out.
Brilliant.
And if we went on a date, I'd take you for a long, nice, romantic walk to the delicatessen. You know what? I'll even shout you 500 grams of mortadella.
What a catch.
I mean, cold meats and cheeses.
You a mortadella fan, Dion?
I love a good piece of mortadella.
Oh, wow.
There you go. All right, let's go to Leanne now. Contestant number 2. Good morning, Leanne.
Hi,
Hi.
Well, that's going
Hi,
to be...
Dion. I'm just calling. So I'm 33. I also have an Italian background.
Yeah.
I love spending time with my family and friends, and I actually know your friend Bobby and Cara. I'm pretty much the opposite to Carolina. I don't go to the gym and I don't have social media. I'm also 6 foot tall when I stand on my wallet. You deserve to be treated like a king, so look no further as I am your queen.
What a save.
6 foot tall when she stands on her wallet.
Leanne, is there someone you could say you look like, just so we have a visual in our head?
Maybe Pia Miranda.
Oh, thank you very much.
Very cute. That is good.
Dion-
I mean, have you ever gone out with a taller woman in your life, Dion?
No, I haven't actually.
Dion, just quickly, the mutual friends that you and Leanne have, are they very close to you? Friends that you've always held in high regard? Oh, we've lost
he's
audio.
dropped out.
Right, he's lost us.
Oh, no.
Oh, don't tell me that.
Back, I got you back.
Oh, you got us back. You got us back. All right,
lost
well,
him then. All right.
beautiful to meet Leanne.
Okay, let's go to Veronica. She is contestant number 3. Veronica, can you please tell us a little bit about yourself? 30 seconds.
Okay, I feel a bit intimidated from the last two, but here we go. I'm 28. I work as a copywriter and I'm a student teacher. I'm 5'6", nowhere near 6 foot. I love Italian food and a good sparkling wine. I've never cared if a guy goes to the gym, frankly.
Good.
I've always loved 70s and 80s music. It is my go-to. You can always find me spending quality time with friends and family, going to museums, watching a friend's gig, watching classic black and white movies, and I actually write a blog on it in my spare time.
Oh, you blog. She's a blogger.
Sounds sexy.
Wow, Veronica, you saucy thing.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. This is really tough for you, Dion.
Oh, Dion, because you're going to marry this person.
This is really, really tough. 'cause
What a
you-
roller coaster.
All right, you got Frankie, contestant number 1, 27 years of age, Italian, works at a university. Leanne, neutral bay. She's the 6-footer. She sounds amazing, looks like Pia Miranda. And Veronica, student teacher as well, loves her 80s music, hates the gym. Contestant 1, 2 or 3, Dion?
I think we're going to have to go with contestant 2.
And I'm actually not 6 foot tall when I stand on my wallet.
Yeah, I got it. No one else.
We got that bit.
Yeah.
Well done. Leanne, meet Dion.
Hi, Dion.
Hi, Leanne, how are you?
I'm well, thank you. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous. So I'm looking forward to meeting you and talking to you after.
No worries. We'll definitely have a chat.
That sounds great. Thanks, Fitzy. Thanks, Wippa.
Thanks, guys.
Oh! Beautiful. Just beautiful.
Chemistry.
You could feel it, couldn't you?
Wow. And actually, at the end there, it felt like a Married at First Sight.
Yeah, it definitely does. It's a very strange feeling talking to people you don't know or marrying someone you've never seen before.
Wow, hasn't your life changed, mate? Now you've got Leanne, and I think that's a match made in heaven.
All right.
Yeah, sure is.
Great.
Good on you guys. We'll set up a date. Dion, thank you very much for your time, mate. We appreciate
You're welcome, guys. Thank you so much. I really
Thanks,
appreciate
Dion.
Bye.
Guys, let's talk about this one. It's a new style of dating, and they're blaming COVID on it because nobody's willing to commit to relationships anymore. It's called hesitating.
What?
Hesitating. Clever name.
Why would you be hesitating? Don't you want to be committed and not hesitating?
Well, that's back in your day, mate. Not anymore. The youth of today that are single and looking to play around, phrases such as, well, let's just see how things go, is being used. That's on the increase by 19%. I don't know how they did this study.
It's a horrible line when you cop that one.
Oh, let's see how things go.
Yeah.
That means you're not interested, but you're just holding me there. You're hesitating.
I copped very early on from Gary that I've just come out of a big relationship, so I don't really know what I'm up for.
That's
and I was like,
a knife to the heart,
isn't it?
Oh,
It was like,
it's also called honesty.
Oh, okay, when he says it, it's honesty, but when
So-
everybody else says it, it's heartbreaking. I'm so sorry.
Seems strange that you'd have a crack at someone for being honest and
Well, he's not awake, so-
obviously declaring his position and relationship status and where his head's at.
If I can't vent my marital issues on this show, where can I go?
You're dead right, Sis.
Thank you.
The other phrase that's on the increase by 17% is open to. Oh, I'm open to that. Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, open to, like, should we catch up Saturday night? I'm open to that. It's not locking it in. It's hesitating. You're never actually committing. It's not saying, Saturday night, great, where should we go? Oh, I'm open to that.
I would. That's an instant turn off.
Crushing, isn't it? Lou, who plays the single scene pretty hard.
She's been single for a heartbeat.
Absolutely do not.
I mean, outs Friday night, Saturday night. I don't know. Do you go out Sunday night? Your throat's terrible because, I don't know, maybe you've been kissing too many blokes.
Excuse me, I would not do that.
All right, well, for your single friends, do you see them hesitating?
Oh, all the time. None of my friends can commit. They're kind of like, is the grass always greener over there?
What are they looking for?
I don't know. They're looking for that. I honestly think that half my friends are looking for love at first sight.
Do you,
so you just know.
They're believing in that.
Yeah,
and
they're
thinking,
believing you'll get the spark and you'll know, right, that's my husband.
Yeah, but see, as friends, because you guys are so close as well, when you see one of your friends get really close to a guy, do you try to get her out of that?
Yeah.
Into the hesitating sort of area?
So you don't lose her.
One of my friends is in a hesitating area and she suddenly went, oh, nah, not into it. But it must have been mutual because they both just stopped talking to each other.
Wow, is that tall? I mean, that is. I mean, to think that you're in a situation where you can, because I think of online dating and the apps, right? You're in a position where you really don't have to commit because the pool is so big.
Well, you do. If you like someone, of course you do.
Yeah, but that's when you're at that stage. Like, people are willing. Like you're saying, Lou, there's grass is always greener. That's a dangerous place to put yourself.
I remember back in my day when I was on the dating apps, when I first arrived over in Sydney.
Back in my day.
Oh, yeah.
Lou's in her mid-20s.
Go on.
Yeah. The 1900s.
Oh, yeah.
No, and there would honestly be people who you'd go on the dating apps, then you'd hop off them because you start sort of liking someone or you get in a relation, then you go back on and there's your classics who are still there. The same.
That's sad,
I
isn't
mean,
it?
there's Will again. G'day, mate. How are you?
There he is. He's popped around again.
That is quite sad, isn't it?
But
I would love to know the longest, and if I can throw it out there, do you know someone who's been on a dating app for? How long have they had their profile up for?
A mate of mine, I won't mention his name, but call
Eddie?
him John Darnell. He's clocked Tinder. Like, he gets to the end of it. There's no one left on the site.
Criminal.
He swiped as far as you can go.
So
like, it actually says this is the end.
What's his radius?
Yeah, what is his radius? Like 400 kilometres?
I think so, yeah.
Right.
It's global. It's global. He's tried to match with anybody.
All right, let's talk about Mike Tyson. Has anyone heard Mike Tyson's podcast, Hotboxing?
I haven't listened to it, mate, believe it or not. Hotboxing. No, I haven't committed to the Tyson podcast.
So
how's he going these days?
Yeah, no, it's pretty good. It's actually quite fascinating. They obviously like to have a couple of joints and they have a conversation. And I mean, some of the topics.
Yeah, because he's got a marijuana business, yeah?
Yeah, made a lot of money from it. But some of the topics are just, I don't know, they're a bit confusing.
No, I put my baby's urine in it.
My
and
God.
sometimes I'm just hoping that one day I used my wife. My wife said, "Baby, you better not hope that he comes back pregnant or something."
Yeah.
And I said, "No, so we ain't gonna use you no more. We're gonna use the kid because I got scared it might come back pregnant."
Got scared it might come back pregnant.
I don't know what that conversation
Hey, it's never too late for anybody listening to that might be like Mike Tyson to take up speech therapy. Never ever too late. You can get rid of that list.
He's got a list.
It's okay. And I don't know why, as a younger person, someone didn't say, hey, let's do a bit of work on that. Don't worry about your uppercut.
Mike Tyson's story is an unbelievable one because he was so talented. He was the scariest man on earth. Still is, I think, in a certain way. Made so much money, but then blew it all. Mm-hmm. But now he is back. You are right, Whip, because he does have a marijuana company. And do you know what is his number one seller at the moment? Which is unbelievable.
What is it?
He's actually making marijuana candies, little edibles over there as well now, which are very, very popular. And they are in the shape of Evander Holyfield's ear that he bit off.
Gross.
Mate, it looks like beef jerky.
They're called Mike Bites.
Clever, but
Funny.
And people are loving them.
Really? Because they're getting high?
So they're like little sugars. It's little candied sugars there, and
So
you
they're
just eat
gummies?
those, and you relax.
And you can picture yourself being a boxer and actually chewing on Evander the real deal Holyfield's ear.
Yep.
Because there was a fair bit of grit, didn't he say, in the piece of ear that he did actually bite off.
That was an unbelievable time in history, wasn't it?
Mike Tyson has also spoken about the only person he is actually scared of is himself. Have you got that?
He think I'm scared of him.
It's amazing. It's an amazing story.
I'll get a little.
He think I'm scared of him.
I'm scared of him.
It's a fascinating life.
Good on you, Mike Tyson.
So we haven't legalised it yet, but it's only a matter of time before we can get some Mike bites here in Australia.
Great news. Ticking off the big things this morning. Where do you snack, guys? This is extraordinary. 1 in 6 people admit to scoffing snacks while sitting on the throne. Nobody eats while on the toilet. No. 13 24 10 if you want to dob somebody in for doing this. It then... Why are you smiling?
Depends if you're mid-mouthful, doesn't it?
Come on, mate.
If you've got a piece of pizza in your hand and you're busting...
Dr. Carl said that there's particles in the air.
I know, but think about that. If you've got an ensuite bathroom and you flush the loo and your bed, think how big places in Sydney are. Your bed's pretty close to that loo. By that definition, there's particles on your pillow as well.
Don't say that. Oh. That's how you get pinky stinky.
Mm-hmm.
It then goes on to say 1 in 20 have admitted to feeling peckish and eating while getting hot and steamy in the bedroom.
Well, that's too hard. You're not into it if you're eating.
Oh, but it depends what's going on, says. You might have a muffin halfway through.
No.
No, you might have you're right, bit of cold pizza. I mean,
nothing more attractive than making out with a bloke who's dropping tomato sauce
if you
down his
can just hold on a tick, I'm just going to have this quick dim sim. I'm just going to eat this donut. It then goes on to talk about the amount of people that will have a drink or eat in the bath and the shower.
I used to have a drink in the shower.
Did you really?
Yeah, sometimes if it's like a Friday and you want to have like a beer or something. There's nothing. A beer in the shower is very
Probably
relaxing.
once a year if I'm getting ready to go out and I feel like I'm caught for time, I might have a beer in the shower.
You would leave it out in your bedroom, wouldn't you, while you have a quick shower and come back out and leave it in the stubby hole?
Stand under the water, Fitzy, this weekend with a cold beer.
God, a girl that I used to go out with, her dad would have a gasper in the shower. He would have and you know the old the soap tray thing with the slits in it. When he went to wash his hair or his hands, he would just put the cigarette in the corner of the shower. Can we get Jess in here? Jess, can you come in here?
We got Paul in Seven Hills. Paul, what does your daughter do in the toilet?
Sometimes she'll take a snack, TV snacks, biscuits, you name it.
How long's she going in there for, Paul?
Exactly.
I mean, it sounds like she's packing to go bushwalking.
I haven't had TV snacks for so long.
Really good snacks. Yeah. Someone who isn't afraid of eating and drinking in the shower is Jess, who works on the show. When I brought this up before the show, you said, oh, yeah, I do that.
Yeah, I don't shower unless I've got either a Coke Zero or a glass of wine.
See?
Wow.
I just nice.
Every night. Be bothered every night, and I taking a Yui boom as well. Bit of music, bit of liquid.
Can I just say you're wasting a bit of water there?
How long are you in for, mate?
Because if you're settling in with a wine and
you know what? When it
music,
flooded, I felt a lot better. I don't do it in the drought, and we'll go with that.
Thank you, Lou. What about? Is it true? Sorry, Jess. Is it true you've got a drink holder?
I do.
in
Yeah,
there?
There's a little stick-on drink holder, so I put the can in there, or on the odd occasion, a little packet of popcorn if I'm a bit peckish.
Awesome. And the drink holder can hold the popcorn as well.
Yeah, it's a talented drink holder.
Extraordinary.
You're the best.
I'm really proud of you, Jess. I just thought within our team there would be nobody that actually this article applies to. What about, can we talk to Andrew from Oran Park? Is Andrew there? Andrew.
Hi, how are you?
Dob in your partner, Andrew?
Yeah, he's forever drinking in the shower.
Drinks in the shower too?
He takes Jack Daniels, fills up his glass, he goes, I'm going to shower now.
Yeah.
Why can't you just wait? Like, how long are you in the shower for? 4 minutes?
Part of a relaxing experience.
So you would do that too?
I tried 40 minutes.
Oh, no.
40 minutes in the shower.
We're not having 40-minute showers. I think we learned our lesson a couple of years ago from that, didn't we?
We can't be doing that. I mean, sit down and have a drink, sure, but turn the water off, Andrew. Thanks for your call, buddy.
Keep your calls coming, 13 24 10 if you do this, if you snack or...
And can anybody admit to actually eating something mid-love?
Why are you looking at Tom like that?
Wouldn't surprise me if Tom had a couple of cookies or something.
No comment, guys. I'll stay out of this one.
Hey, Inga, want to head to the bedroom?
He's the most disciplined eater on the team.
Inga, let's have some cookies and love.
Oh, you want to go down that road?
Huh?
Cool.
We launch a bowl of spaghetti attached to a weather balloon 25 kilometres into space.
In Muswellbrook,
we're at the launch site
and we're ready for takeoff.
Yes!
The balloon has been let go.
Look at it go!
Oh my God, it's going up a lot faster than I thought.
I'm a rocket man.
This is amazing, Tommy. Got an update. SPC have come on board with our Space Getty. What is happening right now?
Yeah, it was very exciting. George, the marketing manager for
George.
SPC, he called up a couple of weeks ago and said, yep, SPC are jumping on board and we want all of Fitzy and Wippa's listeners to try the Tomato Space Getty, which is so exciting.
This is awesome.
The team have...
Beans and Basgetti.
Basgetti, that's it. They have been working very hard in their actual production centre where they create all their flavours to get something as close as possible to the original recipe.
Wow, I've always wanted this as a job, just to be a food taster, where someone comes and says, hey, we've got all this spaghetti.
Oh, you are every day, mate.
But no one's listening when I say this is good.
We watch you in the office and you excel at your job.
Just committed day in, day out.
In front of you guys this morning, you have 3 different versions of the Space Getty for you to try. I'm going to alert you to sample A.
Okay, thanks, Tom.
Now, they all look quite similar. Now, this spaghetti in tomato sauce has hints of onion, butter, beef, and bay flavours.
Well, that's great, Tommy, because that's exactly what was in the original recipe. You've got this stock, the beef stock, and the bay leaves also, which was tough to find, but still we put it together.
Pop that in. So sample A, guys. There you go. It looks delicious, guys.
I can definitely taste the onion.
And what a way to start your day.
Oh, my God, I'm into that. I've gone from a second mouthful.
So that's your sample A. Now,
Okay.
Did you enjoy that, Fitzy? Did you like that?
That wasn't too bad.
That wasn't too bad. Okay. Sample B is the same as sample A, but with extra butter, which we think might be the key for all of our listeners to enjoy it.
What is key, Tommy, for a lot of this? Don't worry about your weight either. But in traditional Swiss cooking, there is a lot of butter. There's a lot of salt, right? And it's about enjoying that moment.
Yeah. And this sort of, gosh, this takes you back, doesn't it, Whip, to your childhood with Big John?
Butter.
It's interesting. I can't really taste the extra butter, but
sample
I
B.
think you can. It is a bit creamy. I think I prefer B.
Yeah, butter equals flavour, guys. General rule with your cooking, especially with spaghetti.
Well said, mate.
And lastly, guys, sample C.
Yes.
This has got extra beef.
Okay, so you've
extra
topped up on beef.
Guys, you are really hoeing into it this morning.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of it,
delicious.
mate. Some people say eating on air is boring, but not for me.
Not for you, mate.
Not where you're sitting.
I had a good time.
One of your best. Okay, so
to me,
very important decision.
All 3 are out of the same can, and that's the tomato spaghetti.
There you go.
No.
All right, so you like that.
Yep.
You like all of them then, Fitz?
Yep. Well, they're all out of the same can.
No, they couldn't because this one, C, has much more sauce around it, whereas
Seems
A
like a
is
different-
almost no sauce.
Yeah, that one, C, has a different texture. I would have thought. I agree with you on the sauce front there, says.
I'm voting B.
That's
okay, so B, extra butter notes.
Yeah,
okay,
extra butter notes.
All right, and Whip, obviously, your decision is very important here.
Thanks so much for the opportunity to share, Tom, because growing up on this, especially on a Sunday night.
Augustus Gloop.
No, not me. A little bit of steak, a little bit of the spaghetti, maybe with the Whipfly salad, which is very simple. It's just tomato, lettuce, and then sunflower oil, lemon, and also salt. Really good dressing. I'm going to go with Sarah. We're going to lock in B, Tom.
All right, so sample B, and this is the one that all of our listeners will get to try.
Oh, my God, I'm in again.
SPC have started making it, but that's the spaghetti and tomato sauce, onion, beef, butter, bay flavours with extra butter.
Yeah, you know what, mate?
Well done,
You can even top up harder on the butter.
Oh, you want more butter?
Double it, mate.
More butter.
More salt, more bay leaf.
Yeah.
Really rip into it.
So tomorrow we'll get George from SPC on, and he will
get
he'll
Georgie on.
confirm a date on when everyone will be able to taste this.
They're putting in a fair bit of work, aren't they, SPC?
They've put a whole they've put nearly 2 weeks of work on hold to do do for you guys.
Do I need to get to the factory, Tom?
They haven't
let you in. You're not allowed to get photos up on the wall. So when can we get on the cans, Tom?
What? No, you've misread what this is.
2 people enter. Only 1 leaves.
Lock the door!
There's 60 seconds on the clock.
Time to dance.
It's time to play Last Man Standing.
Do you know what?
Go on.
I'm giving this question away because it's pretty hard.
What is it?
What is the name of Saturn's largest moon?
Titan? Is it Titan? Is it Titan?
It's
Saturn
Titan.
has a few moons.
How do you know that?
I thought everyone knew that.
He's had
No one knows that.
Absolutely
Yes,
no
they
chance.
do. Have
So-
you got kids that read space books?
Oh my, give me a break. Jess and Stacey, you've just heard the answer. I've given an answer away. Hi Jess, how are you?
Hi, good thanks. How are you?
Yeah, not
Good,
too bad.
Jess.
You're a teacher. Has COVID been affecting the classroom with you at all, Jess?
Look, it has. It's so nice to be back in the classroom instead of online. But yeah, we have had a few cases here and there.
Okay.
but
Did you know Saturn's largest moon was Titan?
Absolutely not.
No.
And you're a teacher. That
Good to
says
know now.
something, Jess. Wow.
Stacey in Kashula, what would you spend the $500 on, Stace?
I've just gone back to work after having 5 years off.
Yep.
So I sort of need a wardrobe to wear because I've lived in trackies and...
Fair call.
Yeah, I get it, Stace. Good
We
luck
want to
today.
look after you. Jess, you're going first. You get one wrong, power goes over to Stacey. Whoever has the power at the end of 60 seconds. $500. Jess, your 60 seconds starts now. Which main beach is in between Bondi and Bronte?
Could you?
Nah, it's Tamarama. Over to Stacey. Stacey, who voices the character Marty in Madagascar?
Chris Rock.
Yes, correct. Who sings the song Blank Space?
Taylor Swift.
Yes. Devin Booker is dating which Jenner sister?
Kendall.
Yeah, Kendall is correct. How many dominoes come in a set, Stacey?
40.
No, it's 28. Back to Jess. Jess, an autobiography is a book about what?
Yourself.
About your life, yes. What is the main ingredient in dal?
Beans.
No, it's lentil. Back to Stacey. Stacey, what is 8 times 4?
32.
Yes. Are synchronised swimmers allowed to touch the bottom of the pool, Stacey?
No.
No. What is the name of Saturn's largest moon?
Titan.
Yes. Jeff Bezos founded which online company?
Oh, Ranger Stacey, you've nailed it. Congratulations.
Oh, Stacey, you got $500.
Couple of tough questions in there.
I mean, do you know
Kendall
what?
Jenner's boyfriend?
Yeah, Devlin Booker.
Oh, give me a break, Sarah.
Basketballer.
Nobody knows that.
Everyone knows.
Sorry. There was some really good ones in there. Jess and Stacey did a great job. Stacey, you got the $500. We'll play again tomorrow. Has anyone been for a swim in the ocean 13, 24, 10?
You mean the ocean or the harbour?
Well, no, the ocean.
The ocean.
I mean, because it's still pretty bad.
Yeah, we were on a ferry on the weekend, and which, yes, is more harbour, but
harbour,
same
yeah.
ocean. But the colour of the water was...
Oh, yeah, she's brown. She's really brown.
I mean, this was yesterday. Tamarama, Bronte and Queenscliff beaches have been flagged red by Environment New South Wales as likely to be polluted. But this is, you know what, you to read that. I mean, that's the drone view for Clovelly
Wow.
Beach. They've actually had to take the top sand away because it's black.
Yeah.
Oh,
University of New South Wales water expert Stuart Carnes said given polluted water can potentially cause eye, ear and skin infections as well as gastro, it would be worth waiting until the pollution flushed out to sea.
Yeah.
Also says the level of fecal contamination within water is determined by the amount of... and it's really high at the moment.
Yeah, the Bondi cigars. You know, you got to be careful, but when you look at some of those small harbour beaches too, where there's not a lot of wash and everything just starts to build up, you can almost smell it in the air.
Oh, mate.
Like it's filthy.
I went on the bay run yesterday and it's a horrific smell.
Yeah, yeah.
Because when the tide goes down, and you know what, we're still not really getting much wind at the moment. That's the thing as well. It's not blowing it away.
No.
It was just, even Beastie was looking at me going, well,
was that you?
You know, I've rubbed myself in some horrible aromas over the years, but even I'm struggling with this one.
That is a shocker.
But if anyone has been for a swim, I want to hear from you, 13, 24, 10, because that is a good effort, a really, really good effort.
I mean, it would have quietened scuba diving down a little bit, I would have thought, as you slow down. As you're floating to the bottom, it's just from brown to brown to browner.
I didn't know Tamarama and Coogee have got the stormwater pipes, which are still pumping out water.
Right.
From like last week.
My God.
So this is where you got to be careful. Louise in Wollaware, what happened when you went for a swim in Cronulla, Louise?
Oh, yeah, I got an ear infection.
Oh.
I had a cap on, and, and it's just, that week it was terrible.
Because Louise, there's also talk about a gastro bug that's getting around, and it's saying that initiated from or started from people swimming in the harbour.
Oh, really? Horrible.
Go for a swim, you take a mouthful of water, and the next thing you know, you're on the bowl.
Was there any debris in the water down at Cronulla, Louise?
Yes. Oh, it was terrible colour, yeah, and there's a bit of debris, horrible.
It wasn't called Matt de Groot, was it?
It's still bad now.
How many Ks do you swim a week, Louise?
Well, not many. Probably a couple, because I start at 5 a.m. in the morning, so I don't get much chance.
Great
so
effort, Louise.
When I swim, I probably do a K each time I swim.
Great effort.
looked like I'd seen a ghost after I watched Byron Bayes.
How many eps, mate?
Okay, so this is
What
the
did you
deal.
do?
We've had our mother-in-law over at the house all week. It's the first time she's seen the boys, caught up the family for a while, so it's great to have Chris there. She got addicted to Byron Bayes, and then all of a sudden, I walked past it and I went, "What is this?" And then all of a sudden, Sarah,
you were in.
I'm 5 eps in.
Yeah.
You're a loser, mate.
Now, if anyone else is onto this, 13, 24, 10, because you know what? That they've actually done well, because we've been bagging it for a long time. And I know the locals aren't into it. They didn't want Byron Bayes to go ahead. But it's like snakes on a plane.
No.
It is so atrocious that you actually go, "This is amazing."
But it's...
Okay, let me give you the heads up, because this is the tagline for Byron Bayes. Australian influencers flock to Byron Bay for its warm, beachy beauty and cool, creative vibe. Follow these friends as they negotiate life and love. Now, they are influencers, and there's Nathan you would have seen on The Bachelorette. I think Elias is another guy that we may have seen on Big Brother. There's a few reality stars in there. They're not actors, but there's a storyline, Sarah.
Yeah.
So they've written a storyline for this. But this is really hard to say. This is really hard to say.
Say it.
They're not actors, but they actually, when they have fights and stuff, it looks real. It actually looks real.
So they are acting fit.
So they're acting, yeah.
Yeah,
They're just
they're
bad
good.
actors. You're talking about they're acting without experience. But says it's not even, and Fitzy will argue this point, it's not even a guilty pleasure. Like, it's not even worth watching. You don't want more. There's no jeopardy to it. You don't believe any of it.
I disagree with you.
And I don't...
That's you. I reckon a lot of people...
So hang on, they have this group, they're friends in Byron Bay. You're saying there's no contentious issue
You
that
talk
comes
about
up.
bad shows that guilty pleasure and you want to watch because you can't believe what you're seeing.
A lot of those.
That's not this. It doesn't even have that.
So what attracted
So it
for
has-
you Fitz then?
Well, it's so cheesy and so trashy that you actually go, "Oh my!" You can't turn away. It's like listening to Alan Jones.
You can turn away. That's the problem. What they do in the first step, right, is there's a party that's going to happen, and that's the way they're going to get everybody together. So the storyline will basically evolve around all these individuals. I'm coming to Byron Bay. I'm getting into music because they're coming together for this one party. So to get them all together, the first episode follows the evolution of the party starting. So
it's a script. It's scripted. It's a storyline.
Yes, but it's like going, "There's a party on the hill. Would you like to come?" So they go through these ridiculous scenarios where these awkward conversations go, "Hey, by the way, so-and-so's having a party." There's one scene where a guy turns up to the beach for a yoga class. He sits down, right? He rolls out his mat, and then very quickly it becomes, "Hey, you know what? You don't want to come to a party, do you?"
You've not watched enough of these because it's supposed to.
It needs to have a
cement
story.
It. Yeah.
Of course it does.
Needs to have a story.
But the story's not big enough.
All right, this is the first scene of Byron Bayes.
Byron Bay has this strong power that if it wants you here, it sucks you in. And if it doesn't, it literally spits you out.
Well said, Hannah. That's Hannah. Now, Hannah owns a Byron brand of clothing, and Hannah had the party on the first night, Sarah.
Yeah, party at Hannah's.
Everyone's having a party. There's a few champagnes. There's cameras everywhere, and then all of a sudden, Hannah gets out a sound healer.
This is Ruby. She is our beautiful sound healer, and we're just going to experience this for a moment of time.
Yeah.
Oh my God, look at her. It's like something from The Handmaid's Tale.
What does the sound healer do?
So everybody sits around and sort of meditates. Yeah. And you're in the middle of the party. I mean, you're off your chops, you're having a good time, and then all of a sudden, oh, wait up, we've got to sit down and meditate.
But the storyline isn't even strong enough because you're not falling in love with anybody to start with, so you're not rooting for anybody in the show.
You really don't it.
I can't believe. I think it's lazy. And then when you talk about that sound healer, you heard the comment of that was like Handmaid's Tale. Then they try to build a drama out of somebody going, "Hey, I heard you said it was like The Handmaid's Tale."
Okay, so then this is Hannah, right?
Waste of time.
Hannah then sits down with Jade, and because Hannah's into her crystals and that as well, Sarah,
Yeah.
not just meditation and stuff like that. These are some of the conversations they have when they sit in a giant crystal.
The word vibe was invented. Like, this would be why. Like, sitting inside a 120 million year old.
How do they know it's 120 million years old, though? Because no one's 120 million years old in real life.
Oh, yeah.
How do they know that?
It's like when they find dragon bones and stuff like that.
Where do they find dragon bones?
There's some in Australia.
Okay. Dragon bones are not real.
Oh, so these are the conversations.
So they're thinkers.
This is Simba, the holistic healer. He likes fire.
Fire is the primordial element for creation and destruction. It is that which burns away the dead wood and makes space for something new and beautiful. And it's my way to help other people with their health and inspires some level of emotion.
Do it, Simba. Yeah.
He's a fire twirler. I like Simba.
Inspire.
He's a loser.
Can we go to the last one, please, Leno? Go to the last one because this is my favourite one. This is because everyone's trying to work out, if you haven't been to Byron before, what's Byron all about?
This is like quintessentially Byron kind of vibe.
I keep hearing like a Byron vibe. That's so Byron. What is Byron?
Byron is flowy, quite a lot of neutrals. You let the goddess shine.
Oh, that's nice.
It's a maxi dress.
You've actually done everyone a favour, Fitz. They don't need to watch it now.
What is flowy?
Oh, don't ask.
Tyson in Kellyville, what did you think of Byron Bowes?
Best way to describe it, it's like a train wreck. You can't look away.
Exactly.
Tyson,
it's painful.
do you got a favourite character? Have you found yourself really attracted to any of them?
I don't know if I'd say the word favourite, but the only half normal person in the whole thing seems to be the talent agent.
Yeah. Who's from Sydney?
Oh, is that Alex?
Yeah, is it
He
Alex?
was the one sitting at the party when the sand healing came out and said, I almost got RSI from rolling my eyes so much.
Yeah, I know. Well, see, there's
Good line.
another guy in there who apparently has 1.2 million followers, and Alex has found out that a lot of those followers are from Turkey and Iran. So
didn't pay for those,
well,
did
this
you?
is the thing, and then there's massive blow-ups on the show. Don't you accuse me? I've worked hard to get those followers.
That's the only confronting and confrontation you get in the show. Like,
Maybe episode 2 unleashed.
I've seen it.
Kylie in Oran Park, what do you think of Byron Bowes?
I love it.
Yeah, it's addictive, isn't it?
I cannot get. I wanted to have a sickie today just to finish the rest.
Oh, Kylie. How many eps in are you, Kylie?
I'm only 2 in, and I'm loving it.
Oh,
Wow.
you wait. It ramps up even more. Like it's the act. But see, the acting's so bad, it's actually good, isn't it, Kylie? You're like going, what is going on here?
Hannah is the craziest person I've ever seen in my life.
I don't know. You need to get a life, I think, Kylie.
Oh, I need a life. 100% I do.
No, Kylie, you enjoy it. If you enjoy a show, just watch it and love it.
Oh, I will be.
Yeah,
I'm
good
loving
on
it.
you.
I feel like it'll get enough coverage now that they'll go another series.
But I think
so you know what? The Byron locals will be watching this going, we've got to stop this.
I don't know why they'd care.
This is not.
No, they shouldn't care.
Byron caring about Byron.
You get on with what you're doing at Byron. They know that this is an absolute piss take.
They should just let it be. It doesn't matter. If
Doesn't
people
matter what
enjoy
it is.
let it happen.
Just
Love
like-
to know what Hemsworth thinks.
As
If he'd care, as if he'd give two about it. I've got a little bit going on in my life. I reckon I'll stick with that.
This is okay. You got to check it out, Byron Bays. Tell us what you think. Talking ponies, there was a few toxic ones at Rose Hill yesterday.
Fitzy and Wippa's Golden Flippa Race.
Shut up! I'm watching the race!
Longines Golden Slipper Day. This is where stories are made. Saturday, March 19 at Rose Hill Gardens. Book now at theraces.com.au.
Tell you what, there was a fair bit up for grabs. $5,000 plus the winner can take 9 mates to the Longines Golden Slipper Day. All you can eat, all you can drink. It was a magnificent prize. VIP.
Yeah, awesome.
Unbelievable. So we had all the guys that looked like Fitzy lined up on the line ready to go.
The thing was, Fitz, having a look at the line, I mean, the commitment to the lookalike was extraordinary. One bloke had actually shaved his head just to look like Fitzy because he had the height and he was quite a skinny bloke as well. But then looking along the line, there was a short guy that was had a bit of put on him. You look familiar.
Yeah.
He'd been there last year for the running of the Golden
You're
Whipper.
kidding. Good effort from him.
Well, there's an ending to that as well. Oh, it was heartbreaking because you know what? There's a lot up for grabs here.
Yeah.
So let's find out who won the Golden Flipper yesterday.
Welcome to the Golden Flippa here at Rose Hill Gardens, and as you can see, the race today comprises of 10 Fitzys.
Yeah. Hey guys, I'm Brad from Merrylands. A lot of people say I look like Fitzy.
And I believe there's somebody in the team here that actually ran last year in the Golden Whipper. Is that correct?
G'day, mate. Yep, ran in it last year.
Does that make you more Whipper or more Fitzy? I don't know what to believe here. Back out there again. Today the prize, though, $5,000 and you and 9 mates at a VIP box here. Food and drink. Oh, beautiful Rose Hill.
So pumped.
Are you guys ready to race?
Yes.
Fitzy's, be ready to race.
Come on, let's do this.
Let's make our way.
Come on, boys.
Fitzy starting to breathe heavily. You can tell he's nervous. People stretching their arms. I don't know why. I'd focus on the legs right now.
It looks like a long way. Just trying to think when the lactic acid's going to kick in.
Interesting to see Fitzy chose to put these shorts over the morph suit, unlike the hugging event we did where it was hard to tell what was his beans, what was his franks. Okay, ready to go, guys?
Good luck, everybody. Good luck.
Waiting on the light.
3, 2...
There it is as they make their way down the track. Fitzy coming through first.
Yes!
Fitzy moving fast, and by Fitzy I mean it could be any of the Fitzys. I don't know their names.
Go, boys!
The race is getting really tight. We've got 3 front runners that are moving fast down the pace. There's one Fitzy with a headpiece on. He's moving quiet next to the black shorts.
I'm a chance.
He's got to keep going. He's starting to burn up. The track is a heavy 8. The guy that was Wippa last year is moving well through. This is going to be tight. It's going to be really tight on the track. Fitzy's won it. Well done, mate. Outstanding performance. Great running. Fitzy, bring it in. You've won at $5,000. What's your real name?
Kane.
Kane, outstanding running.
Protest, I got stuck in the barriers.
Kane, you have done it. You've won $5,000. The VIP experience. You and 9 mates. See you Saturday.
It'll be a big Saturday.
Protest.
Mate, that was a heavy track. I thought you were slowing down with about 20 to go.
The Wippa from last year. It was well and truly ahead, but it's that last 10. Got there.
It was your height, it was your long legs. How do you feel?
It's here, mate. I'm keen as.
Well done, mate.
You've spent your life being laughed at because people thought you were Fitzy.
Oh.
They thought you were the idiot from the radio, but now it's all worth it.
Yeah, the big goofball. Now look at me.
Well done, boys.
Hey, have a look at him.
Well done, lads.
Well done, Kane's got it!
Can I let's focus on Stephen. Now, Stephen was the one that was in last year's race as well, going a bit. He finished 3rd last year, missed out on the prize. He was beating everyone by about 5 metres.
Yep.
With about 50 metres to go.
Oh no! And he dropped his bundle.
Because he's so small.
Yeah.
Big Kane, who ended up winning it, is a big boxer. He's about 6'2", 6'3".
He does 400 metres for training.
So Stephen was winning, Sarah.
Oh, it's tragic.
Kane got him right on the line to take out the cash. So we've actually said whatever we're doing next year, Stephen's got to come back for a 3rd time lucky.
It's the Golden Tom Ivy next year, Sarah, where if there's any grandmothers out there with a head of curly grey hair, then they might be running at Rose Hill.
The Fitzy and Wippa Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.